Digital physics is the concept in physics that the universe is describable by information. It is a collection of theoretical perspectives that are based on this concept. In this concept, the universe is seen as being the output of a deterministic or probabilistic computer program, being run on some kind of digital computation device. Conrad Zuse first hypothesized that the universe is a digital computer in his book, Calculating Space. The term digital physics was coined by Edward Fredkin in 1978. He has since come to prefer the term digital philosophy. Many other people have come to the conclusion that the universe is calculated information independently, including myself. One failed experiment aimed at testing this idea used a form of double interferometer called a holometer. It failed to detect evidence of pixelation at a millionth of a second and 10 to the negative 18 meters. This, however, comes as no surprise since the pixelation is thought by most proponents to be at Planck time 5.39 times 10 to the minus 44 seconds and Planck length 1.616 times 10 to the negative 35 meters. Most proponents of digital physics that you will encounter have no real theory behind the basic concept. Most people who are talking about this concept simply like the idea for one reason or another. These reasons can include simply liking the idea to the concept fitting with the religious beliefs that they have. There are, however, three specific theories that fall under the category of digital physics that are serious theoretical concepts. They are the simulation hypothesis, Tom Campbell's My Big Toe, and the information universe. The simulation hypothesis is the hypothesis that the universe is a simulation being run on a real-world computer. Those running the simulation are not considered gods, but mere mortals running a simulation possibly of the past. The argument here is that someday computers will become capable of producing simulations of such a high quality that they will be indistinguishable from reality. This would include simulated human minds to a degree that those minds would be conscious. The argument continues that it is highly likely that given the ability, most civilizations would create such simulations. The argument concludes with the point that there would be many more simulated realities than real ones, so the odds of being in a real world would be extremely small. This concept is essentially a theoretical dead end in that it does not seem to have been developed to the degree needed to qualify as a theory. Tom Campbell's My Big Toe. TOE stands for Theory of Everything, and while it has been extensively developed, there does not seem to be any mathematics associated with it. It is mainly a New Age theory that focuses more on consciousness than the mathematical details necessary for a good theory in physics. One of the results of Tom Campbell's work has been a series of experiments that are currently in progress to settle some of the questions raised by other which-way path experiments. These experiments also have bearing on the information universe because the two theories have enough in common that these experiments should produce the same results in both. The information universe is, of course, the theory that is being discussed in this series. It is unique in that the effort is being made to go beyond the basic concept and develop a detailed mathematical theory that will produce testable and precise predictions. The development of a full-fledged mathematical theory will turn this from a largely philosophical quest to a real theory in physics. However, it is the direction that is most likely to result in a correct view of reality. Criticism of digital physics includes the claim that physical symmetries are continuous, that digital physics models violate the probabilities of quantum mechanics. Digital physics requires there to be an intelligence, that is God, as programmer. The claim is that physical symmetries are continuous, such as rotational symmetry, translational symmetry, and Lorentz symmetry. However, if space time is indeed quantized, then this apparent continuousness of physical symmetry would just be an approximation that works on our scale. The claim that digital physics models violate the probabilities of quantum physics is only true if digital physics is being calculated on a classical computer without any intelligent input. One aspect of the information universe is that the outcome of the probabilities are determined in the mind of God and not just mechanically calculated. Digital physics requiring an intelligent programmer, that is, God, is only a problem if you are looking at things from an atheistic perspective. That is, this criticism results from rejecting God to start with, and then criticizing any theory that he is part of the solution. None of the criticism aimed at digital physics applies to the information universe because it is not dependent upon a deterministic calculation process. Ultimately, the results are determined by the mind of God, and this eliminates the deterministic aspect. The fact that the information universe includes God as a critical element is a strength and not a weakness. The general concept of digital physics solves many problems in physics. However, solving these problems in a manner consistent with all known physics requires the control and programming of a highly intelligent being. This means that the real solution to the deepest problems of physics naturally leads to the inclusion of God. Here are the upcoming topics: Planck units, key concepts, working with special relativity, unifying quantum mechanics and general relativity, quantum gravity, what this says about reality, unifying natural and supernatural, fine-tuning this theory. If you liked this video, please press the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and also give it a thumbs up. You can also support this channel with a donation by using the link in the description.